G'day, g'day, how you going? What do you know? They'll strike a light. G'day, g'day, and how you going? Just say g'day, 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 and you'll be right.
And
have a look at that.
Producing trees too.
What an amazing butterfly.
Oh, that's it. Look at how close how pretty. Now you can really see him up the lettuce. That's it. I don't even know what that's called, but I see them around here. There you go. This new camera is just amazing. She's not having a just hold it like this and it just pulls it right in. Why did you see what it produced? You know, like a lot of the participants were descendants of the original founders of the country.
Right.
Yeah, this is it.
Sunken Lane Road.
Sunken, this is it. And this was this became a slaughter pen.
No.
Their official.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's still remnants of bodies that didn't get scooped up, you know.
This is an observation tower, a training tower for the soldiers as well, where they could see across the fields. The Irish Brigade Memorial. That's looking back across the field. This tower was built in 1896 after the battles had taken place.
But that's the direction of Frederick.
Oh, okay.
Frederick, Maryland's over.
There's burgers down that way.
This is the upper end of what's called the Blue Ridge that extends all the way down through Tennessee, Georgia, all the way to Georgia.
Wow. Down that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go
South.
on the United States
Yeah,
map,
we're-
you'll see the ridge.
We're actually in a valley
The
called the
Appalachian
Cumberland
Trail runs
Valley.
on top of it.
Okay.
Extends all the way north through Pennsylvania.
There's some guns over there too.
Oh, it's got every place.
And it was called the breadbasket of the Revolution because they grew most of the grain in this valley. Named for the Duke of Cumberland.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah. The Duke of Cumberland. All these places like York. New York's named for the Duke of York.
Yep.
No, General Burnside, they had
Burnside
those big
farm.
mutton chops that you saw in his picture. Yeah.
This is looking down towards the Burnside Bridge.
Street in Sharpsburg.
There we go. Right, we're going up Main Street, Sharpsburg.
Goes back to the 1700s.
A lot of the ladies that we were travelling with in this group were mad keen quilters. So even in Alaska, wherever there was, and there were quilt shops there, I couldn't believe it, all, you know, selling the material. That's where they gravitate to.
Their equivalent of Old Main. The building's called the Old Main. It was the main anchor building on the campus originally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Old Main in Frostburg, somewhere, and I've looked for the stone, I can't find it. My great-grandfather Leake's name is supposed to be on the cornerstone at the Old Main, but I was never able to find it. It could be. I bet I know what happened. Carol, remember the hall they attached to Old Main, Allegheny Hall? Mm-hmm. Used to walk through that causeway.
Sure.
What do you bet that stone was covered up with that addition? That was originally a tavern. Oysters and lunches. Frederick Reader wishes to inform all gentlemen they will be furnished at the bar with liquors old and mellow.
Finished.
Brandies, gin, rum, scotch, rye, and bourbon whiskey, wine, ales, porter, champagne, port, beer, and cider. That must be from the original sign.
Mm.
Oh yeah, they even have the bottles in there, look.
Yeah, Meriwether Lewis was here.
Oh yeah. They were the ones that,
Lewis and Clark had
they were the
expedition.
ones that explored the Northwest Territory, sent by President Jefferson. Look at these homes, Sue.
Yes.
Aren't they beautiful?
Aren't they?
Very unique.
They actually live up in there. I mean, they're
Yeah, there are
homes.
people. This is home. They run shops and
Yeah.
you know, little Swiss
they're
miss.
lovely.
Little Swiss miss.
Harper Ferry railway station. We just heard the train a minute ago go through. Private Luke Quinn, only Marine killed in John Brown's raid, October 1859. Came from Ireland in 35, enlisted in the Marine Corps 55, in Brooklyn, New York. Sent to sea duty. He came to Harper's Ferry with Lieutenant Colonel Robert E. Lee and was killed in the storming of the engine house. His funeral was in St. Peter's Catholic Church and is buried in St. Peter's Cemetery. It's the main street of Harper's Ferry.
I never really gave it a thought.
That's pretty. Yeah, sure.
Aspects of their native heritage. Yeah, there's the tam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one of the Garibaldi.
But this soldier, imagine how long that's been there.
Yeah, it looks so fresh.
Yeah,
that's the graffiti.
Yeah.
That,
well, it's covered up for years, and then they found this back in the 80s, I think.
That's looking up High Street. We've walked down it, now we're looking up it. We're not walking back up it though.
John's brought it out to a Bavarian restaurant video. And over there's a lovely hotel. The views right across Appalachian.
We're dining this lovely
Yeah,
German.
when I was growing up at home, we ate at 5 o'clock every day on the dot. That was dinner time.
Look at that sun.
I'm just going to be here working on the price. Okay.
We're at John and Carol's in Betty's Road, Boonsboro. And they live at a beautiful location. Come to the Vale Summit United Methodist Church, which is where my American Leak ancestors would have come and worshipped. My great-grandfather's brother's family. John Leak, something at England.
Native of England.
Oh, native of England.
Died May 20th, 1874.
Thank you. And 50 years, 7 months.
27 days.
25 days.
I'm sorry, 25 days. I know that he was a friend. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I used to have this memorized. He was a friend and father. That's father.
And husband.
Father and husband.
And
a friend to all. Friend to all. Now wait a minute. This isn't friend up here. He was
kind.
He was a kind and let me get back and see if it.
Yeah.
A fine and is it affectionate? Yes.
And affectionate.
He was a kind and affectionate father and husband and a friend to all. 1874. May 20. He was killed in the mines, right? Probably within walking distance of here.
So, native of Shropshire, but they came from
Staffordshire
to America.
And he was only here. He was only here like 3 years.
3
and he
years.
was killed.
Right.
Yeah, as a young man. Well, back then, 50 years was not young.
My grandmother died at 50.
Yeah.
Yes.
50 years was.
Yes. You'd lived
and
a bit.
Edwin was their wish I could get his. He was. We can get the age on this. I think it says 1. I think the.
Is it 1 or 4?
1 year. I think it's 1 year, 2 months.
1 year, 2 months. A little babe.
Yeah, he was just would have been a toddler. Back here, I can see it at this angle. Wife of John Leake, born in Shropshire, England, August 1820. I can't make out the.
Yes, it's 14.
August. It looks like 16th. August 16th, 1826. Died October 20th, 1901. Age 75 years, 1 month, 24 days.
There we are. Thank you. So that's Mary, wife of John.
And her maiden name was Wright.
Mary Wright. This is my great-grandfather David's brother John Leake and his wife Jane Leake. Cousin John Crow's grandparents, great-grandparents.
He was named for the brother of David and Jack, or John Leake, Thomas Leake. I believe Thomas was the oldest one of the family.
Oh, okay.
And he lived in Cumberland. Tom was a corporal, U.S. Army, World War I. He was born 92 and died in 82. Tom was
he lived a
90
long time.
years old.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
No, 1892
Never married.
to 1982. Well, maybe that's the
And that's my parents are over there, Jane
John and Jane Crow.
My mother died on our
John's
national
parents.
election day in 08, November 4th, 08. Won't be 4 years till this, and this is the first time I've been here since she died.
Looking back into Frostburg from the cemetery above where John grew up. Look at the steeple is the Methodist church. The green-topped steeple.
We've come with John and Carol out for dinner. See John hiding over there behind the car, and Sue's waving. And guess where we've come to Outback. Steakhouse.
This is the blooming onion.
That's
Blooming onion?
These are bush what? Shrooms.
Bushrooms.
Bush something shrooms.
We'll come back to them. This is the shrimp off the barbie. Very authentic, that one. And Norm's got coconut. That's Norm's coconut mushroom. Coconut mushroom. We're in the Amish markets, and these are the cakes that they make.
Yeah, in Belgium.
Look at that. All homemade here.